Good Erev Shabbos, everybody. Hoping to see as many of you as possible at the Bayit this Shabbat, connecting and davening together and learning together. There's a juxtaposition of images in our parasha that speaks to my heart and speaks to this moment. In Bilam's fourth prophecy, which he offers, knowing ultimately that he cannot curse Bnei Yisrael but only bless. After 3 times of following Balak's instructions, setting up altars, going to particular locations, and attempting to succeed in cursing, the 4th time, unsolicited, with no preparation, he holds forth with a vision. And when he does so, he speaks about his own framework of prophecy, with the language of Nofel Uglui Einayim, a repetition of the way he described his own prophecy in the 3rd of his 4 prophecies. Nofel Uglui Einayim, fallen down, overcome by God's word, overcome by God's presence, unable to stand, and yet at the same time, Gilui Einayim, with his eyes open wide. I imagine Bilam falling to the ground, yet with his eyes open, beholding the vision that he shares. And in that vision, he says 3 incredible words. Darach Kochav Mi'akov. A star rises out of Jacob. The Chachamim compare Bilam on a few occasions to Avraham, contrast him perhaps to Avraham. But they're both covenantal characters. They're both visionaries. And the word kochav, the word star, is a Genesis word. It's an Abrahamic word. We don't hear about it from the end of the book of Breshit until we meet Bilam here in the end of the book of Bamidbar. And so he's evoking an Abrahamic sense of God's covenant with the Jewish people, describing this star. But all the times that we meet stars in the book of Genesis, they're fixed. We gaze up at the stars and we imagine a people as numerous as the stars, maybe a people as distinct and shining brightly as the stars. But now Bilam sees a star rising out of that nation of stars. Who is it? The Ibn Ezra says it might be King David. The Ramban and others imagine it might be a vision of a Mashiach, of the one who will come and bring a redemptive era, a forever redemption for our people. But either way, what's striking to me is the sense of the stars not as fixed now, but as moving. This, to me, plays together with the image of Nofel Uglui Einayim. When you fall to the ground and keep your eyes open, maybe the stars above look like they're moving, like something is emerging and changing. When we stand still, it's hard to see it. But when we move, even when we fall, if we keep our eyes open, suddenly the stars are rising, shifting, and growing. I was listening to the For Heaven's Sake podcast, one that we actually used to listen to collectively a number of years ago, of Daniel Hartman and Yossi Klein Halevi, and their wartime series in which they gather each week and reflect on the moment they find themselves in. And this week they were talking about the normalcy, Israeli normalcy. For so many in Israel, they acknowledge at the beginning nothing is normal. But for some people in Medinat Yisrael, there is a new normal, a terrible new normal, but a new normal. And that is the thing I'm thinking about this Shabbat. What is our normal of today? It's a normal of Nofel Glui Einayim Darach Kochav Mi'akov. We can't deny that in some way we have fallen. These 9 months have been a period of falling down, of feeling failed in some way. And yet, it's been our mission and our commitment to keep our eyes open, to keep looking up, to keep looking forward, to keep envisioning a better future, to keep our eyes open to the challenges and struggles and pain and loss in Am Yisrael and beyond that we are connected to, and to envision a better future. And that future is the Darach Kochav, the stars that are rising, the stars of the heroes of Am Yisrael, leaders of all kinds, and the stars of the hopes for a better future. So even when we are nofel, even when we're falling, let's keep our eyes open. May we continue to behold rising stars for Am Yisrael, perhaps even try to be those rising stars. May this new normal not have to last too long. May we find our way to a new normal of peace, of redemption, of building. But in the meantime, keep our eyes open, keep looking up, keep seeing and being rising stars for Yaakov, for Yisrael, for the world.